Admit that the government response has been below par. The government response has not been worthy of commendation. And put yourself in the shoes of fellow Ghanaians who woke up one morning and lost everything, all their livelihoods, everything washed away. They have absolutely nothing left, and they have had to put up in tents for almost a year. No places of convenience. The last time the Akosombo Spillage Committee set up by this house and the Speaker visited us, even water at the camp had been disconnected. And that was the third time I had to pay the water bill of the people. It's as though we want to push them, you know, to achieve what I don't know. So, Honorable Minister, a whole year, is this the best your ministry can do? And as you respond to that, can you tell us specifically, with this first phase of 115 contractors behind schedule, what is the new date of completion? And then the second phase, the 1,010, can you tell us specifically when you will start work on the 1,010?
As I mentioned to you earlier, Chairman, myself and the regional minister are billed to pay a visit to the construction sites in the next 14 days to engage with the contractors, and based on that engagement, we'll get an update.
Did you say the next 4 days or 14 days?
I said the next 14 days.
Why 14 days?
To engage with the
Honorable Minister, why 14 days? Clearly, you see, you people are not addressing this matter as a national emergency. We are talking about a disaster. These are fellow Ghanaians. Contractors are behind schedule, a national disaster, national emergency, and next 14 days. Really, Honorable Minister?
Chairman, we have built to visit the site within the next 14 days to engage with the contractors and find out the reasons for which they are behind schedule. When that is done, we will have clarity on the updated timelines to finish the work. Now, on the phase 2, which is 1,010, we are awaiting approval from the Public Procurement Authority on the pre-qualified contractors that we have sent to them, so that they can also get to site and commence work as quickly as possible. Chairman, I think we should also move away from this, may I say, posture, where we want to create the impression that some persons care and some persons don't care. You introduced the word sincerity.
Yes.
Into this conversation.
Yes.
If we have been sincere, you have been one of the persons who keeps whipping up this impression that somebody doesn't care. You will recall that when the military on ground was asked to move from one location to another as part of the exercise, you came out saying that the military had been asked to withdraw from the place.
I'm glad that you have introduced that.
Chairman, that was not sincere.
I am glad that you have introduced that matter.
Yes.
What your government did, what the Commander-in-Chief asked them to do, was rather the insincerity. They were moving out. The commander told me, I was there. The team and your former colleagues.
That is not correct.
We will not have a banter here.
That is not correct.
But for the record, and this is my committee. You don't come here and dictate. I'm the chair of this committee.
You have asked me a question and I'm responding.
And on the matter,
I'm respectfully submitting to you that when you announced the whole republic that the military had been asked to withdraw from the Volta region, Chairman, that wasn't sincere, because the military had not been asked to withdraw from the entire Volta region. They had been asked to move from one place to the other. That wasn't sincere.
I am putting it to you.
And I think
that was an afterthought. After I exposed the government. Can I speak? Can I speak?
Of course you can speak. But
I am the chairman of this committee, and I will regulate this meeting.
You have a right to. But if you put out
on the matter of sincerity, I know what you are doing. You are trying to deflect. We will come back to housing. On the matter of the soldiers were moving out. They had packed and were were leaving. I was with the TV3 crew. Talk to TV3. They broke the news. They spoke to the commanders. It was an afterthought. After there was an uproar, then the military PR put out a statement that they were moving to another location.
Can I respond?
So, as a matter of fact,
can I respond?
They were moving out. The military movement is not the subject of this discussion.
You have introduced the term insincere.
It is your government that has been insincere.
Can I respond, Chairman?
Their response was insincere.
Can I respond, Chairman?
The soldiers were moving out. I was on a tour with TV3. They saw them moving out. They had packed bag and baggage and were moving out. The commanders on the floor that day told us that they were moving out. And I condemned that. And they did a U-turn and came back to that same location. If they were moving to another place, why didn't they go to wherever you say they were going to?
Can I respond?
You respond when it is time for you to respond. They came back to that same location. They didn't go to any other location. And we are not discussing military movement here. We are not discussing that. So this red herring will not be entertained.
We are discussing insincerity.
It is your response.
No, you raised
your response.
You raised insincerity. You raised insincerity.
Can we have some order? Can we have some order?
Can I respond?
Can we have some order?
Minister,
can we have some order?
Mr. Chairman, please.
Can we have some order?
This?
I hope the Honourable Minister is aware.
Please. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Honourable. Yeah. I hope the Honourable Minister is aware that if this committee is not satisfied with the assurances you have been given this House on the matter of providing housing for fellow citizens who are taxpayers, who have equal rights as you, Honourable Minister, and us here. This committee, it is well within our right to recommend sanctions. I hope you know that. We can even recommend a vote of censure if we take a majority view that you are not attaching the seriousness, the urgency. This is not a matter that we reduce to political football, deflection, obfuscation, red herrings, as you are trying to do today. It's been a year. People are living in distress. People are devastated. Fellow citizens. Your contractors, after their late arrival, are even behind schedule. You are now looking at some 14-day window to go to the site. Clearly, we are not impressed. So we take a very serious view about this matter. We are not here to engage in the usual political banter. This is a matter of enormous public interest.
Chairman, can I respond?
Lives are at stake. Livelihoods are at stake. When will the first set of houses be ready? And when can we see a change in attitude? When can this committee see your ministry, your government prioritizing the plight of victims of the VRA spillage? That is our concern this afternoon.
Can I respond, Chairman?
Yes, you can.
You have accused us here of playing political football, of deflecting, and of introducing red herrings into our conversation. We have to have a right to respond to those accusations that you have made. You earlier accused us of insincerity. And I suggested to you that, with great respect, without a challenge to the fact that you are chairman of this committee and that this is a committee of parliament, I mentioned to you earlier that there's work that is ongoing. Within 14 days, the regional minister and myself will be back on the ground. This will not be the first time. We'll be back on the ground to engage with the contractors and make a determination of why they are behind schedule and when they will complete. And when that is done, I'll be able to ferry to this committee updated timelines of when they will be complete. But Chairman, I'm saying to you that if you introduce a concept of insincerity, of playing partisan football, of deflecting and introducing red herrings, it is respectfully within my right to also draw your attention to instances where I am of the view you have done same. But I don't think that that is what we are here to do for the benefit of the Ghanaian people. For the people in these areas, the number one interest that they have is that we complete these projects on time for people to benefit. But if you choose, Chairman, respectfully, to accuse me before the whole country of playing partisan football, not being sincere, of deflecting and of introducing red herrings, then I have a right in my own defense to draw your attention to instances where I believe you have done same. I don't think that's what we are here to do. Specific on this matter, within 14 days, myself and the regional minister will be on ground once again. We will engage with the contractors. We will have clearer timelines, which I will share with you. If we want to go into the questions of parliamentary football and deflection, I don't think that you intend to use your committee as a bully pulpit to invite ministers and make these accusations and not give them an opportunity to answer.
Honorable Minister.
No, our Penny John Dramani Mahama no Walker said the Electoral Commission should set up. Yentiano.
Electoral Commission opened the register for people to go and look at, inspect their names. I'm sorry to say there's a lot wrong with that register. The EC has to set up so that we don't have any confusion on election day. The EC is an important institution in us having peaceful elections in this country. So if the EC commissioners are listening to me, you better wake up. You're not doing your job properly. A lot of people cannot find their names. Other people's names have been transferred without their knowledge. People have registered for proxy without using their biometric cards. People who have done multiple registration, their names are still on the register. And we are Electoral Commission exhibition of voters register. Now me catch you say about to know ebeya asumdua ejina omo. If you say omo be register no, and you may be atosing this register no. Nti omo hwe akabeye bosom yensa ne ato aba. Sa register no so omo hwe no omo popa nu na omo ye ni ye. Send a bay asada no emfa wontu biama because obi register police station okoho anidin ni ho ye de nidi akoshe different police station na sada na obi ni abre okoto aba no akọ police station na okochuro odi ni akase odi ni mu a ebufo emma na da be na obenya emre en ananti police stations akọhwe se odi wo police station bia enti na make us say almost sorry no munye omedwuma yie na abatwe akoye bibia yempe ye NDC for ya asumdwe for ye pese ye to ya bane asumdwe enso ye ntina se emma obi ansisiye
Abusianfo Ghana for adehyemanma me amunyina akwa abasronko edeba RAZ Media GH on YouTube and Kennedy Japan Jr. on Facebook. Abusu enenso ya san abetena CBM said the wonim no medin no eda so eye Mr. Mafo. Ene de me ba free ene eye free bonto. Ene eye free bonto because ene ye open game. Obia etumi efresin. No so akere na dwen. Mimi anom so obehwe me title na ene me de ba ye na. Aha, ohweni ye a me say Mahama is a comedian. I'm not saying it just for say, I'm saying it for a reason. How say on my Ghana my mono, yenya I'm paying for ahodo bebre. I think you get me. Yenya leaders ahodo bebre since 1992. But I can stay here in my own studio and tell you, Chris, say ope on serious politician watching a nim ewo Ghana manyo semu pa John Mahama chi ebi ni ho. John Mahama na chi no, there is no other unserious comedian politician. The man is out of something missing. There's something strange mentioned in Mahama. I was say, because the attitude, the character, the way of doing, the behavior of the main opposition leader, to me, I think there are things mixing that needs to be solved. Niema bi ayira o Mahama mu was said it need to be solved. Now, answer I met here for no. Me pese mon kama Mahama na so nte se. Oni na si edu nketia. Se de wo mo adwini mane se. Se ntokwasi a omo beye at save a mon kan kire mo nte omo aho ase se. If anything happens after the election, the opposition leader is the first target. A Jimmy for. Okay? And this is 1.4. Mo de maya madwene se nyansa mu nsua bi. Asumdwi a yebo ho ban mo mpe bi. Kasa papa ye de chichire oman ne mo mpe bi. Ye beka nipa komato ne yam ama omo ho ato omo nya anidaso wo oman num mo se mo de mo mpe bi. Na mo de mo hwehwe ene ntokwa no. Mimi gira ha kan kire mo se Sentokwesi Wagana say womb. The opposition leader, John Dramani Mahama, I see Dunketia, the chairman of the party, the secretary of the MDC, Fifi Kwete, the youth organizer, Kwasi Ampanyi Nibino Oti Kumaso Shefeni Joseph Yamino. Me say, those 3 guys, 4 guys, your life will be at risk before any other person in the country. Let me repeat it again. Sentokwesi, because of election, the opposition party, their frontliners are the first target. Sentokwesi, because of election, the opposition leaders, the opposition, party, they are the first people to leave what we call war. More and the first thing because Sentokwesia, the aim is to capture the opposition leader and his apparatus so that they will be calm in the country. John Dramani Mahama, Fifi Kwete, Joseph Yamin, ye dream pan who can be fast to be see or mine now. But you must send Tokwa and Tokwana more pe akone or minum no. I'm here telling you, say BBC or minum, you guys will be the first people that will experience what we call war. You people are going to face the first taste. When I'm going to tasty what we call political war, political conflict. Into the Mahama. I see you don't get here. Fifi Kwete, Joseph Yamin, Modia Monkoswa. Monkoswa na mun promote war, mun promote ntokwa, mun promote basabasaye. Na mon fantu mutimu say the chief of the the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, it is simple as ABC said. Nanado is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces up to 7th January 2025. And to somebody amosumu your position for namon tokwa na mon pa. Bring it on. Bring it on. Mahama, bring it on. You will see your end. And I'm going to say MPP for a minute, I'm hot gentry, no. They don't have powers in the country. And I'm going to say 4 boys be we for me, I'm going to say more gumachia. Matuton tunen tadia more. I'm going to say you have the power over the country, no. Hey, you are lost, though. You guys are lost. Start to think sense and stop being stupid. Stop being mischief. Don't take everything for granted. Say, Sasemusia, because you are an opposition leader, because you're opposition chairman, because you're a youth organizer for the opposition party, you can kept safe. You people will be the first people to go to get down. And yamen na meye say jumano. Be nipa binuma omo investi omo sika wo man no. Enipa binuma omo dwete omo de abehye oman no mo omo de ye business no. Say who opposition leader who raise you are, those people will make sure they find a serial killer to come and finish you so that their monies can be at safe. This time we are not in the era of Chairman Rodins Breni BMO Abajim Breno a trip. It is how young this now gonna say ye kwa kotwaba ye be kontokwa ye din tokwa ebedin kunim ye be ma ye nkrofo no akotoagu MPP for so amimia and this new we Ghana no ye mimia o sanso emi kromoni ba. You must be very careful because what will come out if you try to fool no, you people don't have little knowledge about what will happen. In a democratic jurisdiction, election is about ideas. Elections is about what you can do. Elections is about policies. Elections is about developmental plans. Momra na momeka nchire Ghana fo de mbetumi ayama Ghana fo a ayentokwa. Momra na momeka mo ani suade hunu pa ekita mo a mo pese mo mfa mra power na mo mfa mra meboa Ghana fo mo munya abrabopa entamu pa biribi pa enye wo man mo mra na momeka nchire ye na ayentokwa. It is almost 8 years that the NDC is in opposition. Apart from complaining, omuntu mi megina omonan so nka nyansa sem mfa nkyere Ghana for say me pese me mra medi oman na konwa na me ba ye sika $7 to CD rate me ba say na me na managina na nan so emfia wotwenie. The NDC has now been able to omuntu mi nyina ho nka nkyere yen say mo light na ne bo okosoro light na ho ayesi dum so ne hwan ne hwan no me NDC me betena konwa so a meye we ma light ho problem na so atwa emfia wotwenie. What is NDC ni kasa ase no bi chiro? All these are problems in the society. Emfia wotwenie ye ka akwan a enye papa. What is NDC ni? Abetena waka chiro say I'm going to implement this initiative for ebema Ghana ka akwan no atimi aye papa within a shorter possible time. Ontibi the obetiane se mo amfa power amaye na de besi sa electoral commission and declare NDC as a winner de besi electoral commission enye papa electoral commission ayewe man NDC wake up fools munya na mo jimi na doso munya na munya akesesem no mama onwini se obi suromo mama onwene da se obi suromo send this for munima. It is this the same MPP and edi jakare mochi when Jerry John Rawlings was leading that what we call the military governance. A MPP for we ya brep na tio ebra na munipa mupanyine no oye military government kurampo no. The MPP in opposition that time were able to make sure that person convert from military governance to democracy. TMBMO, and this if you don't want to think beyond Kwasiasem na mo committee na mo ka kire mo no. Bra na mo panyini JJ Rawlings. Odi Ghana so as a coup leader, as a coup d'etat leader, as a military government no. The MPP in opposition, the MPP under military government was able to divert the kind of governance now and the NDC practice in Ghana. TMBMO, the MPP, Etimima Jerry John Rawlings, Sesa Nagene to become a democratic government. Now, mo amuti opposition and you think, say, you can intimidate the MPP? Hey, Bibi Hamu, I mean, cancer monetary, and we are this near me. Nanado, on 2 million. Ah, there's another to say John Mahama, no, didn't to me, Akotna, Bakovensa. The MPP is prepared. One who said, yes, shall see an MPP for Yan to a Muhungu campaign. The NDC thought said they have already won. How's MPP for come Muhungu moi and then NDC Ayra. NDC Ayra and then manifesto Kura NDC for call and cheer and they'll be an What we are talking about is the engagement of Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia with the press. Until we are NDC, I mean, Kanafatu team. Ujai Emma Mahama, Asi Dunketia, Joseph Yamin, Ofani saying, Fifi Kwete, hey yo, yodum. Now, the one nim ekodi anymore, you will die like those who die in Techiman as goat. What can I say? Now, Mama Mahama, the comedian artist. The comedian tactics, the comedian speech, ebe manipulative to the point to say you go front line during election because you want to go and defend NDC in the wrong way. You will die like a goat and we will bury you like a dog. Jimmy, that is what I want to tell you. That is what I want you people to understand. Say the MPP is not asleep. Now, there is no other force in the country bigger than that one which is being authorized by the state itself. Because I can say, a two near giant any second beer nigana my moa, I know a dang as say, they are buying or minor maho quine, say, or more and practice force or violation when it is needed. And he said, "You can be our own tiasia." And this year, Juna did do team. And in some matter, my can be 30 minutes. On tiasia, oh dear, on the 7th December, could you any mona could do quasiasem? 7th December, no, could you any moon, na could do quasiasem? You will see better sound. Better sound. Mon quasia suffer for no. Let them come out and say another prophecies. Na munyina so nkwa abonten ko yedede. Mo bete sound wo masum. E sound wa yete ne once. Oti wi anti hwe biem e wo wiase. E ho. E na ukọ asamando asase na se a wo be kan kire wo se, "Ei, che ma di nkwase asem." So na ye atwem. Enti me kan don't think say because mo nkwase asem na ye mo denti no, you are bigger than the internal force created by the state. Mon kwasiafo na omofu dohwe na mudi omokogu forest ho a dokono ni banku na monka ma omudia momodwene say they will come in to kill people no. Me see those guys. Oh God. Yenim de eko. Enkwasiafo na ndisi for de omakoshe wura metre ni omo to come and create chaotic situations during the election no. So we be ka ho a manim firi wura mu ho. So we be ka ho a manim firi wura mu ho. Because on the election day, any fool will not remember and will not be conscious ever again in his life. Me say kwasia bia on the 7th December, obeko polling station so kodi kwasia asem no. Me do Nyankopon say nani man ho so biem obewu, because this election is something serious. Sabatu we kwa koto no enye nkura abatu. Enti se wo ye won se me yo ya towi ya mamanom ya ton sama manom ya ka banko mamanya biadi. And this if I promise me 100 million after election. Enti majame yene ne me ma wo fie, but me de me jimi ne me kwasia e ko gina ho akoye me ho NDC why make creative violence, you will die. Who you don't know to Monsieur Yansa. Monsieur Yansa, and a medical car, no. Mahama, I see a dunketia, Joseph Yamin, Fifi Kwete. Let me send you this warning. Hey, if anything happen in Ghana, you guys are the first people that not even the armed forces will come for you. But as you can for more investor or musica or Ghana, no, they will pay people to come and eliminate you so that everything will be cool. Because be on the billions of billions, investment or no. He will never allow you to be a fool to destroy his investment. It may bomb koko. We a koko dear, may bomb koko. So we end this in you to a drew wa, kwana koto aba. Kwa na koto aba, to say the to aba as a normal citizen, as a conscious person. Don't allow a see don't get here, was son a yeden and Makugu, Canada. John Mahama and ma edi de ewo Dubai. Fifi ko eta oni na muti say yankan say bas sekura ni sikano. Wabo asesa a oni baabi owo. Ono nko anenam ono owu a obi nsu no. Enti say odi opa allow these fools to manipulate you to the point to say obi kwa gina police for anim say o kotutuo. They will kill you before you put your hands in your pocket. And we are ready for you, NDC. Me see, we are ready for you. Now mo brand na JJ Rollins ye soldier man. Now ye military governance okorano. The MPP was able to make him withdraw from military government to democracy. Now mo Jimmy for MPP is in power and you think you can intimidate the MPP. There's something wrong with your minds. There is something mixing in your consciousness. There is something missing in your minds. Pray that for on 7th December and you find out, say, ubeti a sound. One, you will never hear anything in the word again. That will be the last time that your ears will hear something. Jimmy, monko suna munyimi. Mesemo de, monko suna munyimi. Na, yesi opam barima, opam ohufua, otuni barima. Ose ne twi na mu edepa. Me say se opam ohufua, otuni barima. Enti MPP is playing the intellectual part. Not because they don't know how to do nkwasiasem na mo ye no. They can do it more. But the thing is, ye chichire oman koso na ye the priority. Proud to that. That is the most important thing. But say one thing the same way. Now we are going to say, ye free me NDC ni na shikacha na zonguro trade wa miya otobeshe, because the MPP government of today and Sisayo Diaba Zongo Hono. The Zongo people are not even ready to come and follow the NDC to come and do stupidities. And Sisaya and MPP amanyo kono de ko Zongo area no. Most of the Zongo guys na sebio na in a way no and this amanyo kono bando or more, they don't have any other reason to live apart from being violent. You know, changes has come and their life has changed. They have no time to come and fool with you guys at the election day. Kaye for man na mo bodwa na mo ababage na ododo na mo de pan mo so mo nje fanko so ane ma no. They are not ready there again for you guys. They have seen the light. And this, either you concentrate on your campaign and try to let Ghanaians know, say ala se mo be mo ni akọ mo aporo na mo bo no ho na mo aka de mo de na ma kire Ghanafo amana to Ghanafo tim na mo akoto aba no de amamo se mo anya sa na mo dwene se ye ba ba ye 2020 de ne bi de mo ntumi nye correlation enhu number of vote amon sakaye na mbo mutumi di beto abonten se ye wiamo na amanfo mpie nkoye dede no se 2024 mo de bi ba Even your leader, Mahama, obedani bini ho. Obedani bini ho. And 2 years this young guy for we 2 team. Na focus so. Na se campaign obeyama o party ni a. Ye do ho na your campaign. Ye ni ye se da be ya waban ne betimi anwene. Na se waban na ntimi anwene na ye soma o se kodi nkwase asem on the 7th December wa abontena. Minwia we Ghana ni we minwia at any point. Just it's not because of politics that we will not be brothers. But what I want you to understand and say leader na ntimi anye ne campaign and na won so mo anye campaign papa na mo we na mo tisi abontin se mo beye deda. I swear to my God to say some of you will miss their mothers, their sons, their children, their wives, and because this election 2024, the election 2024, no, a decision making. Either Ghana will progress or Ghana will retrograde. Profonde mon fanchem si amaya. Ada se Ghana fo ebe koya nim anase ebe si ankoya chi. Enti me de manu besi e wa asem we ho. Na wo de o se de maka nyina wante ase. Na se na obi ubelevu se MPP is timida. Me say opam barima, opam ohufo a e na ohia ne barima. So come and try, and the end results will come. We will meet after the 9th January 2025. Abushawa menchia atiefo kakra na yento aso. Kwasi asamu amiya panyini mechiao na nakofi adusei wonso no mechiao. Sanso na akosua voa che ma mempa chawa de ufri Holland na. Udino ufri Holland na. Voa yeah. Mechiao Sansuna sister Diana Rivers mechiao memwakwaba Okai Florence buonasera anche a te sorella mia ohonte sei come stai espero tutto vada bene abusuade ntia na me ba ha Evans memwakwaba me ohonte sei abusuafo ene de ntia mbegina ha ne sei in the era of what them call Ghana politics. Nya comedian bi. Oba be frey mu. Enti no de me pese me mo video bi nchire mo. Ewi amako comedian no so. Momenti e video we.
Pesca ye kwan ya say. E pesca dia ya dia. Abe maska say e fa top petro. Ne enye campaign ma. You. Ye kwa say. Abe maska say e fa top petro. Asi edu kajana be sa de no obota region pando. You. Ye kwa ya say you. Abe maska say e fa campaign ma. E fa top petro. 2026. Yeah. 20 series Yamako. Yeah, Yamako. Quite nice, I know. Almost all can say, Omuko, quite my. All the match 2020 series. Omuti Pualo 2020 series. Oh, I'm up on a good home. Aha.
Entiabusha. NDC campaign 20 CD for your pocket. Cruise we pa na nyanko pombone ben na Ghana for dia yewa sabio ukofa nkrofo we be fraye bone ben Ivan Sankama me sanso mo akwa aba Facebook abusha mo share video no mi bisa nyankopon a ote esoro said the amanfo kan bone ben na the Ghana as a country and at onipo omote party omote oman ya friend Ghana man mu bone ben na ye de aye nyankopon a okofa sa manyoku bron sama manyoku we be fraye mu bone ben na de aye nyankopon hweu wa hu die ntia e kan di si nko a enka wote Ghana man mu nko a e o se unye hiani I will say we nye onni bie Or say when you be a said you shall no pa cocoa crowd benom the home by your drama. Abushia. We num tia. E can this in qua in Kagana buy a man in fa a nurse for, man in fa a soldier for, a man in fa a police for, a man in creti, a juma, a bema only be anya bibi, a man in fa policy se ma, a bema bushia o hia wom or mohobetomo. Adentia, because se nipa hoto moa, sa 20 city we no, what they come on moa, or mo end to a bam mount. Omonje krom besen ehuru aka ho. You got my point? And I'm waiting tia and this didn't na yetisi form say at the papa be a ya the papa ye de beba o man Ghana man mu bia no yen se no ye mbontungu yen create impression be say e ya de enya the papa adentia enye saa na nipa na ni tia omo party na omo ye visionless party no omo ntumi nya dom emo omo ni omo achi utieme nkenya saa wakofa 20 Ghana edi ama obi se onjino mfa nkoye campaign ma 20 Ghana jina fa koye campaign ben yetimi 20 Ghana ye aje so obi amobro wani a sabio onni bibia na ho kyere no na odi 20 Ghana mana obeji akese medawase mekoye campaign ama enam wensu nti ankrofo wempenkoso. This is the reason why the NDC want to keep every Ghanaian poor. Eka NDC foa enka Ghana fo nyina ye hiafo a yatete apansam na nkedru abato a ti se de na omo ye ne 1992 mu ho se na omo ye ne offense 1996 mu ho ye de bento a manches bento ani manches and ye campaign. But those who were born last time Mona ye wo mo said the miracles can asem say Gen Z se hwanye o hwan ne hwan for no nsem we ye ka monte ase. That is why I appreciate the submissioner Paul Adomochere edema Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia ewo Bahumia meet the press no. That is why I love the expression that Paul gave. You know why? Because it is true, say Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Bawumia and the dins sayaba ya manyo se mukura. Or no, and a push it to the point to say ne ye banya manyo sem a proabone na asefo uko jina ho na ukeka stories ukeka entro wo sesa manches pen sekan krokro e de koma amanfo a ye hwe wanim adentia Dr. Muhammad Bawumia at the different way of doing a bus system no ma. It is about enlightening the people about why they should vote. And in that, the NDC feel it uncomfortable. But titano now want the bentwa and chine tomatoes paste, toothbrush, toothpaste. Or what the sanyama wenom. Obodi sanyama wenom ena na ye den e convince amanfo mo to aba edema o. Metene because the Votarians have seen the light, because the Votarians has understood, say, when we vote for someone, we don't vote for the person because of his beauty, because of his handsome, because of he being a member of our party, or because of he being our tribe. But it is about nipa no de obeyama yen, de obetumi aye, de wayama yen na ye hwe so de ato abama no. That is why today the Votarians are rejecting the NDC, and they need to do that. Wako for 20 Ghana, say yenje nenko campaign ma. Sa na ye no. Ha? Sa na ye no. Ye hwe video we na ye to aso. Na me mo video we ncho na ye to aso. And then me say
one checking Kodano, they let the children cheat freely. You go to places and the teachers are conniving with the children to cheat. The effect of this will be seen later. Because you certify these children, you say he's of this standard, either basic BECE or SSCE, and that child will use that certificate, go abroad to a school, and they'll find that in Ghana your qualification is not up to what you say it is. It is going to affect this nation. The things we're just doing is, anytime the results come, you say, oh, the children have performed better than they ever performed before. You know, and we all know what is happening in the system. We will reorder things so that things are done properly.
Improving the education sector remains priority of the NDC. A government
is one checking Kwadano, they let the children cheat freely. You go to places and the teachers are conniving with the children to cheat. The effect of this will be seen later. Because you certify these children, you say he's of this standard, either basic BECE or SSCE, and that child will use that certificate, go abroad to a school, and they'll find that in Ghana your qualification is not up to what you say it is. It is going to affect this nation. The things we're just doing is, anytime the results come, you say, oh, the children have performed better than they ever performed before. You know, and we all know what is happening in the system. We will reorder things so that things are done properly.
Improving the education sector remains priority of the NDC. A government
Abusia, me share video no se sia na maba.
One checking Kwadano, they let the children cheat freely. You go to places and the teachers are conniving with the children to cheat. The effect of this will be seen later. Because you certify these children, you say he's of this standard, either basic BECE or SSCE, and that child will use that certificate, go abroad to a school, and they'll find that in Ghana your qualification is not up to what you say it is. It is going to affect this nation. The things we're just doing is, anytime the results come, you say, oh, the children have performed better than they ever performed before. You know, and we all know what is happening in the system. We will reorder things so that things are done properly.
improving the education sector remains priority of the NDC. A government
Abusia for semate. For we member me am akwa ba ho te sen. Sanso na yewia ba akua brefo enso ewo ha. Abusia se wate. Wote de papa na osi yamani mra medi o man no so wate asema oka. Wate asema efiri mahama na numeba. According to Mahama, Ajuma Papa Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo aye. Amasabio enkwadanya akwanya eko school. Na enama ho akade a Nanado a provide dia ma school for no nti omutumi twere nsohwe ni twa ne yie no. Papa na ose ye ma ne kwan ma ne medi wo man no so no eye ne ya. Somebody can chiro say omo pese nka Ghana fo nye oni biefo ahiafo wona awode da fom na nka wo mutumi de 20 cedi 10 cedi 5 cedi a convince omo ato abama omo but ene omo ahu say entisa enti what should they do? The Mahama nim so betumi aye ne say obeka say free education enye and I'm so want to me anye bi. And I'm saying the popularity as a leader, ayera, because I'm fear na ye the man no. The oye no nem fatan se ma o kan ba se obe tani ba be di ne so na obe punish no in that way. Mahama who said the popularity in politics is dying. And ye nyina ya abrope. If I'm dying there, I will say I have to drag you with me so that you also die. Mahama, it will not work again. Now, do enam. Yen can say, odo woman or de magana ntino. Free education no enye only the structure and the admission fee nkwa na otuama wo. Na na do nte se wo na wo breso no. Na common chalk okura de betwe chalkboard. Ye betwe board so kura bi ni ho no. Na do free education consists of different services and different materials for the proper education service. Mama insist wo trim. Self education anado de buy no. Enye wo de ani bia na ye ntumi ncho chalk e magana for no. Enye wo breso ana chalk kura wo ntumi ntomo school for no. Na do de no ye tua school fees ma esan so ma ahokade a ebema adesua akoso yie wo man no. Eni nti ankora no kotwa nkora no kotwa exams na omotwa. Enkwada no enam se sabi omuti school dan mu na omusua de a omunsuro se beza eba be pam omu afiri classroom no nti no omu adwene to me stay cool e concentrate e di sua nwoma no ehu nwoma no ko omu anim. Enam se akwada bayo na owo school free SHS no akwada be mu ana ne maame ni bia wo free SHS no a wo free SHS no onimu se anopa ye ma na duane adi na nado de be ma no awia na nado be sia ma ne lunch anumre ye be anumre be ma ne dinner no enam sa ne ma we suntene akora no wo school mu anantwene ne dam pefe. He is able to concentrate and learn because obi ahia wo ni fie betumi aka se nye school na me ba enye school demu na metia enya adisua na me de atomani so a enka bi na wie kura no enka me lunch ebeye drama henti se enam school sunti no I'm able to have my breakfast, my lunch and my dinner there. I must to learn. We nom na ye the reason why enkwada no timi twere exams ni twa na wa hokam mahama. This is psychologist. And I'm way soon tia and when I need to meet exams try to come on and yet your bogus explanation of them amount for her said the teachers are conniving with the student for them to pass. Mahama Ade Messi Papa Way, he's the most comedian I've ever met. Ajako and to Papa Way. So of course with communication of course just the fact is mahama kosuan communication no ekire wo say in him the comedian side is in him but untimi kosuan comedian entity say kosuan communication. How can you denigrate your own people to the international world? How can you disgrace your people? Unipa where oh mahama na or ye statement no eduba me na ka na asem na emama onwene say bia eye boni bi ana odi ayeyen anase otan bi ana obi time mahama papa ni ye statement ye ka say statement na he is bigger than honorable minister, he is bigger than the MP, he is bigger than the chief of staff. He is even bigger than the vice president. This man is a statesman. And he say, it is a statesman. It will be public. And must such an embarrassment speech. You know why? This tell us say how reckless Ghanaians were. Say, your mind nipa bi on say in some. So I don't wonder anymore why Dumso was on S. I don't wonder, say, there is no sector, Papa Way, under his governance, under his leadership, or to me even 0.1% growth. I don't wonder anymore. I don't wonder anymore. But I wonder why Ghana for you to me translate your mind Papa Way in some. Now, what kills me more, and they say, And Negana for good Timitraba because Mahama and Sambra Medigana Kunya. With this reckless character, with this reckless conduct as a statement, with this useless, senseless speech, how can you? How can you? It is a shame. Say, Obibe to me de Baumia, I compare Mahama. It is unacceptable. Say, Ebe to me de Nanado Danko Akufuado, I compare such a comedian. It is unacceptable. Say ye de papa we ebe toto Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo Ado neho. It is something that cannot be what? Accept. Especially from a fellow Ghanaian. Because papa no yehu nensano juma yehu di oye yehu se de ni subante ye yehu se de papa no ni suban etie enti so ye Ghana ni now say ye nkoto abamfa majo mahama mani mera medi Ghana konwa. I can understand that it say there is something wrong with your head. You need to visit the psychologist. Na onko hwe utim ade ben ene nkoso ye, because any man with a clear sound of mind, after hearing all these bogus comments, who understand say that man doesn't have the character to be a leader of a country. Bit is Ghana nipa best 34 million people. I have all that resources. We need people with the creative mind, not people with the complaining mentality, not people with an ego to disgrace the others just to heal themselves. We are bogus, Papa. A bogus statement. And Papa, we might. Now, the
little that President Mahama did, God.
Animu way na edibabedi uso. Samosemo koto abama na animu way and edekwa kodi muso. In fact,
Our hotel.
because Papa ni a comedian. Hey, phobia member. Thank you, bro. This is the video that you helped me to get it. Hey, video na maintain one asem kura na mada. The video mete I was and yes na soon de me na me su sa video we mete na me su when the entire member be share video na say me di can sound a strong warning to the NDC. This is why I gave that strong warning and said 7 December, anybody who will fool, you will find yourself in Asamando. Udi nkwasiasem on the 7th December, ubekwa Asamando. Because sa papa we ya mo pese ya omera medi Ghana man so no. Me say, adwene na ye week. Terabyte na ede trenum no. Ahye amanaka 1 what them call MB megabyte. Na ye terabyte, bro shasha no ye assembly man. Bro shasha obeye minister. Oba beye vice president, NT free terabyte, ebeye gigabyte. Na papa ni di president we ye no, adwene na sa ababeye megabyte, small quantum of space to think. Problem na eda Ghana man so no. Adwene eda mahama team no on to me fan solve my adwene na ye mere. We need a fresh mind. Adwene na ye weak. Don't let me talk about that fucking copy and paste, repeating and whatever bogus manifesto mo de aba abonten a atonsuom. Abronye kai. Or see, the manifesto of the NDC will be dead at a river. Na yentiase. Manifesto of the NDC. Ayira obi anka ho asem bi. Ayira atonsom. I didn't hear atonsom because there was nothing rare. Some beye. Some no boss no. They have already said them in the past years. And this if one now, then be a mechanic same way. The omuye new. They use people's difficulties. Now omodi ajisika so ombeya di omujisika na omo achadi. Enti sa promise na omo promise o manifesto no munu nyina no. Omodi ba be wi sika kwa akodi. Because every minister will do one of those promises or more can. But omujisika na omo akwa akodi. Mokai Hope City. E wo hefa mahama Hope City wo hefa. 2012 mahama si oba he will transform agriculture transformation ekosi sen. Mahama si oba obaye affordable housing no ene na akwa kosi sagremia. A house almost say affordable, it costs about $400,000. Jimmy abrochire Italy ha $400,000. It can a bit me out of villa na mawatinam enya apartment. You see affordable house chrono. You see a baby the young can is saying when he accelerated a development plan in Savannah, e wo hen sada sikano yedi omo ya kromfo and a leader na edi animu no adwene na ye weak. Me say adwene no say about megabyte. It doesn't stand to reason, to think, to go deeper into the plans and idea that comes into his mind. And to the best in timu bia na wajagum. Mumbe nkonko tie video we na mento aso.
24/7 discotheques. Our hotels 24/7 discotheques. Our nightclubs. Our hotels 24/7 24-hour discotheques. Our nightclubs. Our hotels 24/7.
Yo, me kasa adwene na ye week e obi bekese papa de ntia wa mo ano aye densa. Rasalim, I don't know what you want to say. Me kasa adwene na ye week ya. Amanfo se me boa me time papa no. Ghana foi. Muntie mi o. Me kese papa na adwene no aye week. Mo se me time no. Why will I hate him? It's not about hate. Where it is about adwimu naho, wadwene mu da ho a, it tell you clear say papa went me medi wo so ma man fa ne ntoma pa mfira. And then the mahama say the 24-hour economy no ebema hotels ya ye adwuma 24 hours. Nipa bi a wutie mi sabre wo ya wadwene ye adwuma a wo believe to be a human being. A wo dwene say wo ye nipa. Hotel yatum. Hotel yatum. B&B kurana yatum. B&B. What say yatum da? Hotel what say yatum? They receive 24/7 a global service. Inti adenti Ghana for nko ade. Ye mra meka nkyere yen say mo meto aba ma me na me ba me ma hotel sha ye adwuma 24 hours. Timi yi o miya. Hotel brebe na hotel for ye adwuma. Enya na je no mo receive amanfo mo mba bi da. Hotel ya nkasa pa fro bi okotwa ne ho ana awia. Wa fa ne mpana na okotwa ne ho asan aba. The purpose of hotel is to provide accommodation for people in the night. And today, until we back say hotel, or no mom neba, ama hotels ya ye adwuma anajo na amamfo ebodede wo akire na me de omo ne papa no kora do obi ana ho nyama hi se those who are there clapping and shouting and inhaling him omo na mente omo ase no because a chrem pefe say saa nipa na omo bodede ni nyina bebre na adwene na nye ayarefo fra yen agimifo nkwasiafo fra yen eri nti ayebre wo man no because ye baby fufro and as a potential president ube jina kan kira manfo say ye nto abama na oba obema hotels ya ye adwuma na jo a mimia ube di kosua wo e wo stage no so ye beto kosua mo na bo ye besisa ntos ni kosua ba beto abro ama wasua nyansa beto man Ghana de mahama no anka se wadi kan aka wasi Ghana fo ya adwene mu etia ya adwene mu emre so you can say anything to convince them to vote for you. Wasanso aka say abato brede e ba beduro a obi epre enti utumi di ntro e de kira manfo no ane so mbeto abama ana wasan kan kire yen Ghana fo ankasa say Ghanaians have short memory yen kayasem enti ene obelivu say ye would free bibia wasaka je say yadwene mu nye duru enti utumi ka asem bi a mu e hare bia na wo dia awene ye intelligence na menua ba menua be ma papa wei etimbe kan tro se koto abama no na ya ma hotel abaye adwuma 24/7 na wugina ho ebodede unjimi na enya asem na yenka oman ya yetim the 8-hour economy a standard eno no bia use no during his time when to me are maintaining that tradition that standard economy no when to me are maintaining no and oba be kan kire say obey any 24-hour economy 24-hour na waji atum na 8 hours no wa perfect no Estake Badima, Miyaba, Mimwako, I want to say. The normal 8 hours, no, Papa na intimia maintaining no, and now so by 24-hour, Udi a chile bow some unimi. And this is for Mr. Remo. Miyabema Samuel Okuno Brapa in Mwakwaba. Ghana for especially Mr. Remo. Momentia Mwase. Now, Papa way a political, you can say, dadani or dada nipa. I'm doing good, me and Samuel. Papa ne dada nipa, papa ne de nipa kumadia, gro papa ne believe say ye moa ye nimu nyansa ya dwemu noy. So he says whatever that will sound sloganeering way to convince you to vote for him. Owi anasa. Owi anasa. Now, in all this, wasi abeka nchegana for say yen koto abama na disco clubs ebe ye adwuma 24/7. Hey. Now, papa ne kan say na manfo so bo mo nsam. Enti mbisa say, who is sick? Papa na okasa na eye obi oyare ana say wona na wo bo nsam man no omo no mo yare. Because so obo nsam ma obi a ono kan kire o say koto abama no na discoteca club omoma ye adwuma 24/7 na and as chire ne saying enti anopa nyina na disco si so awia club eboso anwumere eboso che say a disco club will be 24-hour. Hey mahama na mo misa papa ne say the tradition economy a 8-hour working day for each person no watimi maintaining no otimi ye ne ye otimi provide adwuma. The 24-hour economy comes in only when there is more need of hands of people to work. The 24-hour economy, it is only possible when there is no more space during the day to produce. Just say, Jimmy, I don't understand why when you become an NDC supporter, you lose even consciousness. 24-hour economy, a man for muye juma by shift, no, and your mupeo, and yen den a year more, and your money na jehos or meko a juma na jo. That be only say we have only 24 hours a day. And it's a banner say there is no way to allow 100 people go to work at the same time in one factory. Then the owner of the company try to organize himself in a manner say there can be always production that can satisfy his customers. And the 24-hour economy is not legislature. It is not by legislator. It's not by legislation. It is not by law, but it's a demand and supply. That makes 24-hour economy become possible, which is not anywhere in the world. There were krabi, and there was some factories that shift. I didn't tell me because during the day, they are not able to provide the needs, the demand on them. So they must to create a way so that they can, because Nyankopon boy we are so or the anajuma yen say na. Anything that we do in the night, majority of these things, something because there is no way to do it in the daytime. And yes, nobody will go to work in the night. And this is what the daytimer yin to mean create enough a juma ema manfo nya binye ye wo daytimer product na ye produce we are ye ntoni nyina eka ho a what will make a company pay somebody to come and do night shift ne bo so kropo sankosoro in the daytime. Mahama should set up a police for Morgan or Muya Juma 24/7. Hospitals or Muya Juma 24/7. Don't come and tell me you want banks to work 24/7 because any your madness, any your bottom, any your Jimmy. Abrochire ha itali hakura a boy even okra train ebini hobiem asa. People who are running economies of trillions of dollars. A boy even okra there is no train moving to anywhere. Now omanya sabio light in Ruba bia, you are talking about 24-hour economy. Mahama should fix the 8-hour traditional work. Or fix here no way. Now there is a demand that then we can try to think about 24. Mano no monkwasi ansana atete afamumu. Mano nom de eni kwanse ye nom na ebo wura mumu a mu pia bontena na nkwasi asem nko a. Mo bobo apetesi ni bi ni konya akana ni wi ni bia. Mo sokora bu nya wi papa nom. Mo mra RAS ho na mema mo wi papa swallow. De ehwia wote say yes. Uti onoma enka uti brara me mamu bi nom na munsu nyansa na de amokeka de nkwasi asem nyansa nim. It doesn't make sense. It is madness. A madness say we can tell me say yen to abama na oma discotheque for nya adwuma 24/7 oyare ada casino wa Las Vegas ana casino e Las Vegas anagana na ye ship bi a onam nsuo so amanfo di holiday wo uradi Jacob ye me dem ayemre o me dem ayemre Ghana man no enye ship a enam nsuo so amanfo di holiday si wo mo Ghana man no enye Las Vegas casino sa amanfo nko disco anopa amanfo nko disco awia amanfo nko disco anumre na ebinum so nko anadutuom adai mahama bone be na Ghana for the ayo ma omi adwene ama ene operations in banks aba beye autonomous. You can do it in home, no. Would you also be banks and hey, yes, I will go hard on Mahama because I can't understand. I can't understand, Kura. I cannot understand why we should hail this fool. So my way. So me say me takan asema na tem diaba because what in some no catch Ghana for no to me no, it is about insulting my intelligence. Me personally, you know. Said a me Ghana ni ono so ye nto aba man me di Ghana man a ni campaign message any nema bi ati say night club be ye adwuma na jo 20 e be ye adwuma 24/7 hotels be ye adwuma 24/7 amanfo nko ye adwuma anajo inside of area no sa man it feels say he's insulting the whole nation. So many a times man control me ho a na nema bi no pie ma no aba me percent ka meka entimedia busianfo me de ma no be si no Ghana, manya, very serious. We need someone with knowledge, intelligence, willing to do, somebody who has the country at heart, someone who has feeling for the poor ones, someone who does not only think about the Ononin Abusian phobia. Now, especially someone who thinks beyond what we are used to. That is only thing that we can do. Ebe to me, ama o my Ghana. Afan into my perfect. Na case ye be di comedian bit say mahama chia, we will go back retrogressively. Abusia me de manu ba besi. But answer me de manu besi no. Okuja tabra kwa maybe share video na se me bo video that Okuja tabra kwa that stupid man should learn sense also nsu enyansa pa Okuja to things like he is the head of the Ghana's whatever. Who are you Okuja to crom 40 say Mona Masa Ghana mind because of Mokrono, but Mona Masa Ghana mind. Mona Mama Ghana Maya say, Cromfort say from university to politics, and then you're one of the richest man in the country. What did you do? Business ban our register or Ghana. Now go Kurasini awa buying. A man for Mudivia or market or Mundiama she ya disika mo say or Moncochema market woman or Muche Sikani di one yanka. But Obia voter for or Munya problema yes ya dandia more mono. You are now acting like you care about them. Jimmy, you care about votarians? You are using votarians to make your dough. Because you don't care about them. You don't care about them. Because enka who care about the votarians. Enka the demand of money beto wabanyanim and this yamanyo konani mo mwanyano. Enka that time I was enka won't stand it up. Because it was your government that was in power. And it was easier to control Mahama for him to do what you wanted for your people. But you're playing this status game of showing that you care. Whom do you care, bro? Whom do you care about apart from your pocket? A thief like you. A thief like you. Whom do you care? You don't care about nobody. You care only about your pocket. And yes, sir. And Kaunkodi Mahama or Kase. How can you say you love a country called Ghana and you want a leader like Mahama to come and rule? Obi osio ba. Not crab by Juma Najo. Obi osio ba. Hotels by Juma Najo. Because hotel for Anajo Munya Juma. Obi omoso omoba. Watching a beton Anajo. Pudon for a man for the Quaquasisa, Jatani Sibo free, Pudon the Omaba Ghana. Ebinom say yebewo fufu anajo aton. Ebinom say amamfo bekwa fufu anajo. Na me de yemi ana say wotie kurase na wo 24-hour economy nto koto aba mahama. Because even if it is applicable krana, una wotie kurase sa 24-hour economy no ebi nuru hoda. The global corruption. Diabusia wo de mama memfa munsi ha na me phone lines no ntum. Na say me be phone lines no. Mo benchia Cabra watchre pa na osebo nso mechia wo. Sanso na mechia Phobia Member TV. Gladys Opoku mechia wo nso Samuel Okuno nwa panyine mechia wo. Mechia ye nwa panyine Samuel Ajay Asamoah wo nso mechia wo. Sanso na mechia Ras Alim mechia wo nso pa. Yeah. Phobia Member TV ewo YouTube. Sanso na Phobia Member ewo Facebook. Mo na chia kwan na mo ne mo adwuma. Sanso yenwa Kofi Asamoah mechiawo. Yenwa Kwasi Asamoah mechiawo. Ankama Kofi mechiawo. Evans Ankama Craft. Thank you very much. Okai Frolins mechiawo. Comment style sorena. Diana Rivers, sister ba ko pe what is saying. Mechiachia adofo mo wa na omuni ha. Miss B mechiawo. Sister Esther Kennedy mechiao, Donald Paul mechiao, Akosia Vagan mechiao, Nana Kofi Adusei mechiao. Mechiachi adofo a omontumi show up na menim say at the background they are there with me. Mechiachi amunyina mumenhwe SKB TV or Facebook, SKB TV ewo YouTube na yen support no. Kennedy Ohene Japan Junior of Facebook. Sanso na RAZ Media wo YouTube. Political Zone for this appear our Facebook sanso YouTube. Diana Rivers TV media our Facebook sanso na Baumia Sisters our Facebook yen we won chia kwan yen support wo Sister Diana Pia baby obi amachao Miss B yo hey Phobia I say ma wia word no Miss B yo Miss B machao bebre ewo babia wo bia sanso na ma ama ene Sister Kennedy. Yeah, Sister Esther Kennedy also baby obiano. Mechiao. Yeah, Odi ahoma nso baby obia mechiao when so ko Ghana until mete won kache. Yemia Kofi Ankama. Yeah, efre nti memfre no na yenti nasem. Abusanfo ya asem o. Mahama de odi na chi ade yenka obeka. Mahama odi na chi ade yenka obeka. Abusia be phone last na to. Utu me frɛ. Mia. Hello.
Me dino eno na wo YouTube no. YouTube na me anam sai wo Facebook clip no.
Yeah, man.
Clip TV.
Sama.
Aha.
Yeah.
The pacho mamechia RAZ Media afefoni atifo that the same time so san chia ke na Japan Junior. Se ni nyina adwuma ba kuna na wo ye.
Exactly.
Na be me pa kwanya we so na menchia adofo a omo hwe wo na omo tie wo from afar everywhere in this world.
Yeah.
Nyamishira obi bia se ne be ya adabia no metima ba hwe na omo sending sempano akọ.
Yeah.
Me da bia me ka se obi bia wo ye adwuma. Odibo to the time. Say all the beya adwuma a campaign and as waka sem papa afa MPP hu say MPP remain in power no. That's any fan odene Ghana ho.
Amen.
Enye say bi MPP for mo ya abofo. And I say bi a omo no omo boni ni omo ho na mbom no say the sa parties me no gina ho no ma automatically no obefa ni say MPP for they are far better than NDC when it comes in terms of managing this country and this economy.
Yes.
It you know say yeah the example crabo ma yeah Ebra Mahama crabo now or president. Problem BSC we are see so now complaining about China economy and no China economy ako from kakra no the politics we Ghana say China economy no mum. One say Ghana for Mahama say yara be defend say be one more ka wi a ya na ma for misa no questions and ya nya journalist for bi so Ghana esan say omo yafunu ni omo perokia interest into no. Nsem bi wo hon ma yentimi misa Mahama when they meet the man.
Yeah.
But say yenum be any opportunity na ka yebisa Mahama say when we were president no you say this and this and that, but Obi Anobe president the whole world, crash it down. Ono momo wo fi say, ono wa feli.
Yeah.
But what the office now you better. When there's no problem, when there's no COVID.
Yeah.
Before me come asem so me make one or two correction ketua bi wo hanum na yenko yanim na fe no me film na otu so mra. No say no me be ye comment bi e wo platform bi so e fa ye mpanyimfo no ho.
Yes.
Leaders, the way our deal with our people, so the way and this for harassing and crop. I say mpanyimfo no hu ye. Ba me so mahun.
Yeah.
Sister ba konso ba be kasa after me kasa wie no.
Yes.
I mean, correction be hanum sene be ya. Me nua ba no e bia na wonim ne mpese me kire. Se me kasa obi ya incompetent. And just say bia me sinipally incompetent, but they are becoming incompetent day by day. And no message can be because you can say obi a Roman near. Say be onye Roman in chair pope.
David.
Me nim ne affiliation with MPP. One PP for on my they are supporters of MPP because of somebody. But I have been MPP member since 1996, and I have been a polling station member 96, 90, 2000 election. I'm doing now. I said I met to Libya at 97. Me a polling agent.
Okay.
For first time I buy no. 2000 I report to go Ghana. I'm saying a polling agent. The same thing. If Ghana and up to now, I'm one of the executives. What that constituency will be originals. Me just a supporter of MPP. Me a member Ankasa party. No, say be a me party because of say be a me a Bruni and I say be a Santinels and but me party because of policies. Omode party. Into be a China as a democracy. Send a tum. I get back one Emma me pekana de Japan asem. What publicly say. What you do say or you paint. Okay, can't say be but. Well, you're still a patriot and you became one. What you say? Yeah. Justin Kodia, you may love Justin Kodia with what he do his things. Send me minimum. Ghana about one is we are about one. Yeah, and shut down yes, marine baby. Say, one day you're down cool person. One day you're down cool person. Down cool person. Will be in trouble. So I'm a casa, a bayadma. Me come and quite the 2008. Akufo-Addo just need 23,000 to become a president. Yeah. 23,000 votes. When you say there are 23,000 votes, go Benya even one constituency to be president. Yes. But because of the same beer, a man for big kaya and 24 years, man out. Or man bambekasa. Now intimidation, yeah, I can want some young sister, no better say they are working underground. Underground, they are all working underground. So underground. But you have to, let the people know, say, you have to ginger your base. Now, men come with you, but I can't want some of this if I saw Basani Asra or Mokikano. But I can't want Casimir. We are not going to give power to them. We are going to work hard to maintain the power. One Kasama,
which is a political talk. Which is a political talk, and it is nice to say it so. Yes. Yes.
Mrs. Albecasa, I champ was somebody. I don't know, but I champ on take you on. Oh, yes, sir. Let's just say Nipano, Umunabam. Because maybe I do my MPP as an MPP member. That's a Bibiaba. No, Bibina means Obiso the first leaders, they have to wake up. No more fight here. And no sound like Maduma, somebody. I just said next time, no, there may be a many idea who did not plan to send a campaign as a MPP because as some of us see automatically. Me party member, may expect and Quebec can be a man because I mean, and also since 2008 up to now. And that's what party number 80. What you say? Now, make us say, and Justin could be all incompetent. Man can't because of some who I'm saying, I'm some kind of make us say, so I send no offer, not a test case. He was nearly crying. Me say me procedure in the time I told Banu here. Put him said the man is not in control. One lose grounds was say, but one went here, that's all leader that it means the man is weak. Me kasa mama my sister no nyana me say bia me kasa tia kodi ana say me kasa tia mpanifo no even sa ewura yesu aye chairman wa contest for chairmanship for how many years for more than 20 something years and sana we benya last 2022 yeah I just wa bless up person position this on your position ni we na oda ana say ko say me dem ya underground wa say me no ka say ni kwa do say pan ni MPP ya chairman ya friend na yesu sa wonya ndisi MPP ni pa
dene
so So I hope bisa Ghana for say 20 this watch man you see I say no get ya.
Yes.
And I said look at ya so nam no. Why propaganda no? Bi say wakwa yi sika say o man for patrol. 2020 Ghana fa ko obenya man for still for say man for omo di videos no ba no. Still there are people who are following him. And it's a compasa now because we them underground. Underground, you can do your underground. Gently politics, you know. This 2024 year, woman, and yes, and it. Yes, I didn't know the year 2008. This is the MOB who now you come as a man and just say, be a me, make us me pets, because what are we fighting for? Oh, we never now fighting for. You are fighting for certain people will remember me one.
Of course it is. That is my aim.
I'm not buying so all parties say people will remember. We are all fighting for the same cause, but when we are fighting for the same cause and we see some inches, normally we are able to see and quiet. We don't sit say you're fighting for the same cause. At the end of the day, say when you are the passport the bar, no, you play, and I say that you are passport the passport. What I say, and even already the Gompono, system Gompono, the friend, when you know, and son of a friend.
Yeah.
And the say, when you make one minute by you, but or 10 or only focus no based on who no programs no open. But open we are members and we see mono, or Jar only put Nasama Casopeka. Politics and democracy, I want to get him.
Yeah, Matua.
So if you say, Pia, and you the pump, you focus on your case because already know your program. Program away, maybe by himself a brand, make us be different. Uma me kwai na kase bia Ibrahimas. Program na me when am pese me kan wasema.
Yeah.
You have the right to say okay, we me man kind of person can but we bia da fufura na say bia. But you give him the platform. Meeting I just say my sister no na say oba be Canada. But who say o ja na say no to home na me masem no be take here. Or they ba be banta me because onu fi say bia Jasin Kobia they are working. You see them as they are working, but means I see them they say they're not working. What you say?
Yeah.
Because normal can you say no can. You know if I say party make me
some na ye kan o ha no. A o mo de ye adwuma o. Some no be o ye kan o mo te. But
even me who say bibi ko so na me so mani nyi ho a. Emfa ho say bia Jasin Kobia no o ye adwuma obi an ho ne mo kunkom.
Yeah, Ivan.
You propaganda na kodoso. And intimidation so akodoso na me can say. Me can in general say yeah power. I don't know power na man for me me ma ti aware ase. Na me didi ameme. What is asem we be that?
Well, I know it, but Ivan say when we say we na another case. So who? Entino.
Yeah.
Watch what you wanted to can say person on can ho. And then I can and yeah.
Media me person me kan nyina say.
Yes.
Say bi o Ghana na e ho sisi an. And this for mahama or your campaign. Say o manu mai de ya fa kunwa no ma no.
Yes.
Yeah, I can you say we are see baby especially say who proma. Who Italy how we go na say we Ghana ni. Na say wadwene say mahama mum na say obey president na say we ni baboni ni ana say bia metima say bia waji bibia hye ho
yeah
sa na Ghana ni bi so be ka say bia wo wa wo ye adwuma say bia o ka say man pipi o be ka say waji bibia hye ho but me nu mienu nyina awe say am pipi for on fa bibia hye obi ho
dabi
na andisi me catch your place me nu ya say wo adwuma wo ye say wo ye man disia ka obe frema ka je zo nu ka graba me ho bra na me ma bibi kwanto bodum
wow
because omo de yentu futuro mu amafo ani na ni dide omo ya de o ho ene de and now your party back one. Or not the Nidian say, we are here, or person who me pay the particular.
Yes.
Says the uncle, my lady, and say, I'm people know a better Nakuam, and on top of Swabono, you have a party, you know, one never bar, or bet Mamma by a year.
Yes.
Would you say, Obia Galebo identity would you about MPP? But, on my panibiti, I could also say, or no Washington or Massa Wogan and knee. I know. Abrochina na wa bet na hanu ma se bi o kafra che wo wo say abrochina abrabon ye kama unya duma ko bonus wo duma say yatim ko work bi friend de so Italy high friend de so ko passion ne ma kakra at the end of the month obi so si o system man no say ne be ya sa no benefit na wo unya no awu che abrochina ma wo say abrochina da wo so na wo mani pass ko didi no wo say sa de no obi didi ba wo say and the Ghana ho de enye because of ebia o parokia interest binti no and de enye na mmom no obi a ono beba no be catch us night club say na odi kan ade na friend night na ade aye na night there ade na say can say 24 hours
asem na yam
club bi na one my day night day club and na even club no ensem bi what say no okay brother in fact we obi onim de Kuroma advanced country security. Eya very tight kwampa ba bia do on my systems and cameras nyina gina kwampo. Offices bebre kwampo kuroma abrocha offices bebre kwampo kuroma mapon.
Na okotra wa ye.
Office aya government.
Okotra wa ye.
Achabus got 2 o'clock no mapon. Now who catch him say, "Obe my bank head 24 hours." Na 24 hours na mahama on chasi o. 24 hours na kan wasem no can ke on chasi because bank say head 24 hours.
Oh, na say
and now me was say here. Me no just say bank for tum. So me do ATM say am pese mi ska. Me my sika say am dey mo do na mko. Anya bank na bi.
Met my instant check am sika be go account so abra metim fee.
Me say another do. My sister ba ko frame me. No see wo hia sika bi wagent wa ba beka honum side e fro wa beka go so. Na ma say bra me pesika na me dey ko pay hotel ba bia da na china no pa. Be ono o say bibia ni no. Na so on hwen. I need 15 minutes. I'm telling you, or movie be a friend. Connect top connect to set tap we.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah.
15 minutes and a second scanner or check it, baby. At the Akodama, the action. Now, if you go to the Mahama say hotel, and you have 24 hours.
Ah, now hotel, eh?
And you know, man, waiting for Google of when I catch them say 24 hours in the web, they are still working 24 hours a day. As I know, man, that's 24 hours a day. Back here, I can say 24 hours a day because of the guitar system.
Yeah.
And now we person to electricity good form so that's or card the Nubia. And also find no matter what papa. So what are you talking about? Mahama have no vision. He's empty. And I'm going to say, man. The man is calm man and he have nothing for Ghanaians. Then I want to say, now your man depend on the Baumia is the future and he remain the future. Yes. Because who's not catch you say Ghana for your mistake now so much Baumia. Or any me dead.
Absolutely no.
And the consequences in some a Ghana for do na so because obi a wo pesa o kire say wo no wiase we no e ko nanim say na eko ye nyina follow the election no na so obi so ka say o ba be reset wa e kire say wo no sa atenkura na ogina P6 kwampo na obeti masa atwa bo wachi amwasa be gina class 1 na e bia o je pop da ko ye ma pop da ko ye wa me nkroma so ne ka so ye nkroma so say forward ever backwards never but NDC ni ko ka say forward ever backwards never one say antiase these people are very empty.
Completely.
Yeah. Me da wasi be blese wa mama yakwanya na me so machira madwe wa me so me nkona ni pa afro so mra na say ya ka no nyame adma we can see with me.
Oh, and I'm ready pa. I need you on my platform to do a very big show with you. Me da wasi be blese me. Me
chia ahwebo na ti bonya me anu me brothers se me kasa mani tia obi a mesre no on fa nche me na me mom ye nyina ye paniye obi aso paniye a obre nda ye paniye so no se bi o wanchi bebam se bi onu a nsema ye keken ye paniye ntina sa no all distance be buy na dem pesa me asho obi an say MPP is a solid party because since 1992 IAD party na chino so we atmosphere na e wo mu current ya Dr. Wabia is already a president. Then he say obetumanya me say me problem pa any MPs no so obetumanya adwuma pa no ma secure majority in the power in the house so that be adwuma be mre amano na watuma atoto ne normal year because say ba omianya majority in the house of parliament brother I bet you say by 2-3 years time no we are going to testify say Ghana we are going somewhere. Obi bia so ahwe platform osi bia no yesre mo abomodin ase wo be share na wa like na wa send am unu no wadoko watafu kwa send mo mo ndisi foko mo send mo because the message is very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Send be ya enti me ko na kwa chire na mpanyifo so muntie ye wo hanum no ye because of say bia ni hwe ye wo bibia but Ghana ho don't me tie me offer no mo anya opportunity akọ secondary school be free no nkanya no a nka bi wo kwa nka bia obekwa kosua ebi adwuma but nyame adom ti bi kwa pa nursing training na oko nya because of free education nka bia nipa na nya opportunity she nyina mo ana aba na wo so no a wo de sa adna ba no de ye ma ne kwa na won to aso by 25 years na MPP team tina ko nwa so a ye so say Ghana will change for better nyame nka hono no nya adwuma unia
nyame nka so ho unia Kofi Meche me da se bebre no contribution solid one. Bye Evans abusiamfo yemia Evans and a frey no wachena adwen sister Efua proud to that yemia no abechire na adwen the odwene fa de wo kan ye no ho I think say this platform is a democratic platform. Everybody has the right to express him or herself nti obi kan de enya wo da ya emfa ne ntokwa but utumi kire wa adwen so kire de ntia bi a wo so dwene sei simple. Everybody has his idea, but the important is say we are all MPPs. My cuckoo dies and I can't want more. Enti the ye ni nyina no, it is only for the betterment of our kukudu and one tie wo ha. Yemia sister Esther Efreye. Yemfre yemia baba akoso na ni nkomo. Enti said your messages na etwa gu no. Ene na wo no. Hello mami bi am pese me bodi me mo akwa.
Yeah, no, what to say? Me platform you swatch kakra.
Achakra. Me de me ho asi achakra. You are right.
Yeah. You mo ano wa yera. Me tia busuafo a omo platform you su nyina.
Abusuafo nyina eje oso ma wa kwa ba.
Na fo ne benche yo. Me samafo.
Mama me tio.
Yo, ayi se oba time. Wo ba. Na wo ba ne ya ade. Na wanka. No wasa koye no wanka dachi wonyine a e dey the best yen kan enye onu akula na na be affect no e na wo ma me no so to wan kira akula na ade no wo na ye be bo tiri so
yes
because ye be catch us so we a bad mother so they go for ye nyina ye what different platforms why ye try adwene e dey ma MPP ye pe MPP asem so ye wo MPP nkwa na ti so for me fan say at least by 30 to 25 years ye be hu said ye Ghana be ko be sa abrochire pepepe
of course
because yes MPP for no enye omu nyina na ye be ka say so mo ye 100 ye betumi aka say 10 ye bad so 90 na aka ni nyina no e good so what you say because ebi wo ho a NDC for no e sika influence wo they are weak in politics. So what you say? And now, obetna so near castle won qua. Sa woo ban wo sama me ba na wo ye MP and na me be 2 wa. So be so right so no so be baba be 2.
Yes, of course.
And no ne signal yen Ghana for no enye MPP nko a na enye NDC nko a e was that 2 party ni. Sa obu tumi ko 2 obi. Na se do 10 no obi a 2 a. Do not take it anything because and sako and sanso so why then aba na the moment I be jinye wadwen say who ko jina quantum cross you can say you are stupid.
Yes, of course.
What do you mean?
Yes, of course.
Because so who been to wa obin want to obi anka who ba be jina ye
nka won tumi mama ne ye obera na waba ena emre so kura po ye ninka so
yes eno na ma ye tre the person you politicians say they shouldn't be selfish. It should be equal share.
Yeah.
Say you shemo krampona me if I can go to Bawumia me catch and say papa nyame boa na wo ba nka ye no 2 years obi andibi 2 years na why you obi afo no obi nso aye den akoshe wo eno no ema wo nya kan bebre.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
I was some mama who said, so we could a position be, next I will shut you ya. That position, and you will cramp on Abacas over your chendua. What my form and the back at the amount position now ye day.
Yes, of course.
And MPP, the NSC or publica because we want them to do good.
I see.
I see. And I'm instrument now and say. Me president ya de no okokona ye de na na kufu adwa ye nyina no meka chen say it's 99 baba kupi wo ma miss wo ma
yes
me oye me papa metumi aka say minimum susu say ba almost is grieving for mistake or ye
of course
kisi ajaben appointment ni MPs ni bi susu appointed wo mo no
yes
wo mo ndi amboa no omo ye selfish
yes
no minimum mistake has been done, which means that Nekufuadu have only 3 months or 4 months to go. He cannot correct it. So what you say? And kaya ni 4 years time na me feel say kobe politics and yema bebre.
Oh bebre kwa.
And then
minchwa no.
And then yeah.
Minchwa.
Yes sir.
Person come. Yeah, okay, to aso. We do we are to aso. And yes sir.
And yes sir osro sir obe change you obi. Na yes osro because at the country I know person Ghana for ya kron for ya ri ya bottom for me am think am can hu bi me hu free because me from man mu Kono DNA ewo ye mu hwe wobetumi ahu se appointees ni bebre no adwuma e woso omo yade boaban no omo nye omo de ne se adechi no makoye we adechi no makwakoye we obi ye bone kura o meka na na kufu adu amamu ye obu wutumu se mistake kakra ho your appointing no wo hene dia appointing no owo hene eti san niam we nyina ne ba public ne be ka ye nyina ye fry MPP ye funu ma obi mfa no likely say ye mpa aban nasem ye pese omo ye ade papa so what you say enu nti no ye nyina ye wo platform bia so no yanka hu say ye MPP ma na ye panifo ne ye ade a ne ye be ka muma yanka na bia sa mistake no ye on ye bi because say ye what diaspora no you contribute to more
a lot
citizens no kra wa Ghana
of course
me a year when me kasika masani kopia would be reading so what you say enti no ye nyina ye what diaspora no e bisa ni sika pa de ya project wo Ghana enti no ye sam no ene ye so ne ye tie ene ye hu sa de ekrom ha amamuote omo yi wo mo yam ene bu man no ti sa de NDC party omo ye dirty politics ye omo ye Europe leader be ne be ya sa de no
obi ani ho
Europe leader be ne be ya sa Europe leader bia ni ho a obeka sa okay malusu wona wunyaye dia wodi aba no me supporto Ghana cheap politics Kenya okuda tabra kwa kogo jina ho odi ye papa odi sempo oponkroma no office oponkroma ye cheap who crampo who okuda tabra kwa who somebody like you the idiotic like you who okuda tabra kwa who person on tracking statement for what reason bastard like you ojo oponkroma tracking me what na ka who did na tanko on tra ho negu na nimase na mo da kwa tamu dirty stations no mo dirty platforms no so na wo mo da kwa yo chale you goof wo yale papa wa susa danko okuda tabro kwa wa susa danko wa frusa de jamire kutu atew next time don't play your game dirty like that because if you play your dirty game like that we will give it to you what Ghana panyibi or what the president account your crown who do you think you are okuda tabroka you are nobody Ghana for na amu waye bibie na me plemu mu wiesikana you don't hold accountable for it eti no wanya ne tan na me papa si edun katia so
yetio ma me
papa na wonim say ayigbefo no na omo wo ho dada ni nyina na mudi munkoi no dada ni nyina na mudi wo mo so no mudu o maye bank statement no da bia mo ko cash musika no papa si edun katia na onim say ayigbefo no omo wo ho omo tete ka you go be to aduane kwa ne ma die kwa no ho no wo pre but a true election time no makoto magi bentoa na mudi akwa ma wo mo kwa ready mo manifesto so amaka kire mo say ye raba wo mia manifesto to say ayigbefo enkwan meboa ese edun katia do you respect ayigbe at all do you respect the airway at all papa you are sick in the head munina ansamas achemu kokora ya de ne mrewa ya de ebi atechemu because ebi chichim aka wo flag bearer no people say 2025 omusia wo Independence Square no ni je na opopo ademan emfa manifesto mbra
wow
na mo kwahwehwe na dream already no or the manifesto first one aba okokoye no watamale as Togo ya can say what a ho baby second one and or the koya was say you friend say hook up any nightclub, any disco light, no.
Yes.
And then what the other second was our first one and a third one ever 2025.
What can't sempa? What can't sempa?
2025 na ya straight about womiano. Momo see a fan amudi manifesto koba. 2025. When you media for mutite ho. Monka. Onfa enra na ba kubi o see a fan ya ma he o sa wan. Ya me a he odi ayi Dennis Samuel
yes, Samira, I'm here.
Hey, everybody, you do what? Laptop no say computer na wo do you think you can carry him and will cream with you?
Yes.
This time dirty politics na mo no MPP for said they are ready for you guys. They are ready. And yes so na any yes so yankro for mo kasa wo social media no so yes you ready amamu. Yes, ma yawa mo the president Kufuor ko mu emre bi atwa mu no. Mo fa na Kufuor do ne ba wo mi amfa mu bio mo.
It won't work.
Because some play na kana na Kufuor do pass atam na Kufuor free to na. En ka Ghana ko nanim. And then say ayi mahama any ya papa prof ba ya. Mo hwe ba bi odi Ghana ko ye. Sata mo krampo no na ayi BNC ye global crisis BNC. And so media for and I'm saying yes some of the mukodo ba no you guys keep quiet and I'm saying yeah to talk you guys keep quiet and I know a man is thinking now we your bad time next we are ja next Ghana senkia who kasa will tap no unkaprena and this is for the man can they sustain you?
No.
Can that money sustain you?
No.
And after you did be born out the can that money heal you?
Absolutely no.
Munjamu simia na modete Ghana one what media for munjamu mubini munjamu simia no na mama MPP for amunka no kranchram emabunu no na MPP for antamaso for at least 16 years bi amu krampo na Ghana will move forward ada na mutisa ada na moye ma abofo sa media for no mudie muntena ho munka hyenkoduma mu masum tumu kwa busa denisi ayi wo esi edun kati na aimuafo ne dia ma ono omo dia ma watufuo bo ne ye be koso aka so omo nsu nyansa because nya dia mo be ye omo hwe mo ba bentoa any mantis box na mo de kwa me ma omo mo wi ano masesa mo yire makogu Canada masesa mo makogu Dubai na omo twele wo ho na yigbefu no na omo bre what this time there, Yabaka Satrom, Yabaka Tom, so it's for their children's future and Mopa Mobile. Or Mumma Daching, and I before this time on Baba Mobile. Almost so Munya say, or Mumma to Quan almost so mobile. Hey, Davy, and for Baneva, no Mumma, no Musuno Maniaji.
Yeah.
And then Mukwana Mudia Debia when the budget greedy bastards, no Kukana. Shame on you, and shame on you.
Sister Esther, may I see any contribution? You are always amazing, powerful submission. May I see Abusian for Nese Yenayate, Asema Yama Minso, Ede Abetuho. Say you can't people want some money. It is only to make sure, say, and people best set it up. Now, and this if we for Mudomum. Yes. Yama American, some see don't get Obia. That was the message to you. John Dramani Mahama, Yama Minister say, this is to you. Diasporans, Ghanaian diasporans, Afiwe, Yen Trase, Emma Sabio, and this for Emma Dada Yen, Emma Yen Tonye collective in Koje Mahama Black and White in the Sifie. It will not happen. Abusian for Yemia in Siakwesi Abba, or say, good, I'm greeting you, my good brother RAZ Media. Nsia kwasi mo akwaba phobia member TV ewo Facebook sanso na phobia member TV ewo YouTube we na chi akwan na woni ne di nkomo na woni ne ni na woni no enye den emo adwuma obo adwuma so ani pa Sanso yemi SKB TV nso Facebook na sanso wo YouTube ono nso bo adwuma pa mo hwe na chi akwan na mo support ono nso no omo na adwuma yie abusianfo ye bra panyini efre ye ma men try so obehwe a obetumi afa. In any case, who want to call, this is the number. Yan China we say ye bra panyini betumi afa ye ko a yeah Mr. Hello. Oh, family, so far, chairman, our friend, now you are back. Oh, soon to a moment to me. Yeah, yeah, that's all.
Your first Mama say, or by resetting Ghana, only can reset in the one son. Oh, second of the son. It you always this. I wanted the only can reset in the one son. Now, Diana, every say, or Casa. Now, incorporating the ship for Kenyans, I said, but in Quasias, Jimmy and Wakano. Just out to Odinia Sabako, Obi also, or did discotheque in national cropping.
Yeah, crop 24-hour crop.
24 hours. Just in your semi, just everyone say, Obi, oh, yes, I'm a criminal, crack it, Wukuma say, one crowd on race harder.
Night crab 24-hour.
So the audience needs to solve also by us will be real Ghana. Let's say Ghana, Saku, Nana Kufado Ama, Kamama got Ghana, Kojo, and come back to only Munbayina. America or in the bush of Fonqua. Just a bit of no maybe all I was which of a glossary, Dr. Baumia. Yeah, Obakas Tipen, Obakas Afeno. The audition, Dr. Baumia said, obey the accident president. On the presidency, you know, they accident.
Yeah, by accident. He funded himself at the right time, at the right place.
And I call with GBGB and call me the president. Mr. Make a family machine because Mama Yendi Pie, a friend saying, yeah, or somebody or man to be. Now, the Army answer the chili for you now, so GBGB, which is a or Casaba, yeah.
That
you your kind can say one can year. Say, just Obia correct, you know.
Dabi.
What we have to discuss, we can say, Mama, it's a Mama president, and Waton airport, Waton because Okobo is all a web here. Ya shall say, Tonto factories, Sabaya Mafo Yedmanye, and Rofos Adamtier. Yeah. And it's long years that implementation, ethical permit. I say, yeah, I'm not to free up to talk and come my first say, factories.
Yeah.
More from pay Africa for ye. That's why I said to home group. It's you know, and when you follow any Yansano, I know what you said, what tongue.
Yeah.
I didn't say, factory and Kasabi, and Buama in school, and you was a I am not here tongue. Now, we could talk Kwasia, when the team say, your first already, no campus upon Kruma.
Yeah.
No, castle upon Kruma, but tells you, I'm not cracking the questions.
Yes.
Right now, I'm trying to say,
yeah, Bema, intellectually, me Bema, me win and you
yes, what you call Pepe, say what in the air, your first charm, what is that? I'll call with Panga. I'll be sure to say, I'm a Papa Gonya. Charming, will say, Charming. I don't say, Jimmy, movie that. Just end this idea. Just in your Nibian.
Katashi ni de Nenquasia Samon Qua.
Let's say, I say, Yana, every penny, young book long, near show. Where is also the more? And then some of your mom must say, a woman must society movie.
Yeah. Nanka what a charge to be a ton of show.
Dabi. Yes. Miss of family, maybe a base 2 years, 3 years, remember 100 years. So be sure if you know 40 years around this account. Yes, some kind of economy. Now we see another. Wow, I first say, well, what I'm saying, Haji, or my woman and mamma, who sold your bar. One way I can say, I'll be you. na kwale ne nimtete fu say brodo tro ya fa say koku bo ahen wo de to ya ba be mo tuate na onu wa say twaro say na na ma grab say e koso ya no mo kasa o kasa o be kasa wo de no ya fa say nyakopo eje no ya fa say eje ya sana wo budu asase so say de ma wo mo I'm going too much. And this is for the way to be too much. What would you mean? And so far.
Medase, thank you for your contribution. Yemiya Samuel Kuno, Brapani na Yaten and Kano. Angelina Korte, Namoakwaba. I think that this is your first time seeing you here. Can you please subscribe to my channel so that you continue attending to my channel programs? Abusianfo, I think say ebre na yebre enti edemo eba na wiye wa opese wo frɛ no obetumi afrɛ sesia na wakyerɛ wadwen so bia nso ni wo so obɛkyerɛ na adwen a ene na ebeka ne sɛ ebre na yeden ebre say yedemo besi na. On the more serious note, don't let any NDC man intimidate you. On the more serious note, either on social media, either on radio, either on TV, either physically, face to face, don't allow any NDC man to intimidate you. Because how do you move face so? Now, you see how Kojo Pong Kroma any Okuja Tabra kwa the face, you know. Kokuja Tabra kwa then run to stand by the fact to say, oh yeah, chairman of the committee. And it is a name be uncle ya, obey me amaya to aba, edi etia upon Kroma yetuno. It's like a intimidation, a threaten, and yet logic about the discussion never board also. Enti obono omo ye hufo ohuni bia wona na kasa obeba wontrani sa etu yam pipi ni a understand say abanwe ya yadwuma even under the hardship we nyina yewom aban na bɔ ne homoden fa wonsa si ubo kasa wo yam pipi ni na wonim de waban ayɛ na wonim de Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumi aba obetumi aya aka ho na to abapa efama Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumi oni na po na omoma oman no emefa ne ntoma pa enfira abusia ha aye RAZ Media GH. Okay, yenye kwasi nisi ayefre kwasi. Hello kwasi nye izo ye share ya chepa I want to say
Yehowa dumo na so e bia
nyankopɔ na da ho odene wo ho
my busy ka kenti na jauti wonu ankanche.
Oh, me pa because you were always available anytime that I come online. Yeah.
But na say na kaka me ka che etiefo ni adofo no ina se mo bi enhwe yi. Ene e pa ma chow. Ya na your friends are watching no more than share no. Ya mo ma share no more see watching no. Ye pa ma chow mo make sure say mo be like it. Bottom na ma ene enhwe ai de yakoye ni. RAZ wa bre pa aji opa ma chow. Adwuma wo yi aketua bi anim omo na efa ya advertising ma MPP ni ade apani bi nsoma omo bat party no do nti mo nyire mo na mo like ma omo keke like no say ya be watch ni e be 90 something like no can do 20 ya pa ma che wa adwuma ni adofo no mo like ma omo abinua ede da me share dan kasa keke so chana me fire why na me kan on na adwuma pa wo ye
but I see baby the call way very important. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye. Abusianfo entino na de ekoro no like no ho behia enti mesra wa say nka achi just like the video, share the video, like it and subscribe to the channel. Moaboa na de boaboa ye ho oboa yen na yen so ye boa party no ye nyina ye adwuma baako ye go eye baako pe ene ne say Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumi ebedi na nado danko akufo ado na de ama of my Ghana afan ntoma pa ye dey afira. That is all the reason why we are here. Minim say won so awo ha no eno so nti a wo so wo ha enti de mi bisa wa ne se de like me video no mame share video no mame na me video no enko nanim na bibia enye fine abusuafo me de mo besi ha just JFK eto no nyomu wie na wantemi nka biema na ye Mr. Mafo me na mekraw kan hu se phobia member ebeba live later phobia member TV ewo YouTube esanso on Facebook SKB TV ewo live on YouTube and also on Facebook Political Zone Fedesapia ewo YouTube sanso on Facebook Bawomia Sister ewo Facebook sanso na Sabato GH ewo YouTube sanso on Facebook adofo medamu nyina ase ensuo papa ba akopɛ a opanum Ghana ewo se ohwehwe akira kwan ene akwadidi pe akwadidi nsuo no binom na nya atenka papa wo mu saa so na akwadidi mo opportunity se obetumi ato abobo ya ade ama won na one omo aka bo na omode wo abobo ya na ya adwuma boso me so a ye de usika ene de efata wo nyina ebebrewo homa me nche atiefo mo Facebook kakra osikani kwadwo kwaache miwi amedawase echiaw ema wakwa aba owusu yebo amechiaw kuka amadu mechiaw phobia member machiaw dada Evans Ankama machia wasanso afre okai Florence comment style ana nana kofi aduse mechiaw Adam Deke Junior wonso mechiaw abujanfo mechiache mu nyina e de aseda a eni kambia emamo Justin eto National Party anthem no wie na wanhu mi biema na nsema kraw.
We are the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party. The elephant are in the same bowl. We not your collection. We shall win to save Ghana.